Hey chat, how's it going? Thought I'd open up the stream a little earlier than usual. It's been about a month since my last stream. But tonight we're finishing up Mega Man 03. Gonna be fighting the secret boss, which I've actually never done before. Assuming I can figure out how to do that correctly. It shouldn't be too difficult to figure out, but you never know with me. I can sometimes be a bit dumb of ass. Yeah. Hi Pyra, how's it going? Yeah, and then we're gonna do the boss rush. And then fight Omega. The mysterious final boss. Yeah, sorry, I started in the middle of the music, so it's understandable. So how's your day been? I woke up a bit late today myself. This track right here is Hell's Gate Open, which is both one of my favorite tracks and also one of my favorite just song titles in general. It's a very fitting title, I think. Oh yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah. This is actually specifically the remastered tracks Rockman Zero Mutos version of the track, actually. I figured since I did a little preview of Sub Arcadia in the last stream, it would be fitting to start with this. So that's the level this track plays in. I forget if it plays in the final level as well. I forget what the track for the final level is. I think that's maybe enough of Hell's Gate Open. It's a good track, but I think I'm ready to start. Okay. Come on, there you go. Volume a little bit. Let me actually make sure that the volume didn't get reset. That should be good, I think. Actually, let me bring it up just a little bit. I think. Let me know if it's too loud or too low or whatever. Okay. So I did a little bit of playing off stream, mostly just upgrading a few healing and life-giving elves just to make the last bit a little more manageable. Because the final stretch of this game is pretty tough, I think, if memory serves. So, anyway, actually, let me see if I can. There should be a life somewhere on one of these floors. I think it's somewhere over here. It should be. Is it here? No. Is it here? It would really help if I remembered so it didn't take so long to find it every time. Is it in here? No. Did I miss it? Is it in the higher floor, maybe? No, it's not with Autruche. Must be on one of the higher floors, maybe 3. This might be it. There it is. Gotta get that Z panel. Okay. Actually, let me save one more time. Just so I don't have to get that again. Okay. Let's start the level. 0. Please be careful. Oh. Isn't... It's still analyzing the data. Oh, right, I need to talk to Harpuya, or check in on Harpuya anyway. Here we go. Can you stand up already? Wow, Harpuya, you're hard to keep down. What are you up to? Why did you rescue me? Do you expect some favor in return? Perhaps. Oh, you're awake. How do you feel? Horrible. Just the thought of being helped by you makes me nauseous. Stripped of my position and driven out of Neo Arcadia, I'm used goods. That's not true. You just stood up for your beliefs, just like we do. You've made no mistakes. My beliefs. I can't sit back any longer. We must protect the humans from Vile. We have to stop him immediately. That Vile? Wait! Your wounds are not fully healed yet. I'm a warrior, born to protect humans. I'm a proud warrior of Neo Arcadia. I don't need any help. Even if my body should fall into ruin, I will still gladly fight for humanity. And away he goes. So, Harpuya refuses to go with us. Mr. Zero, come to the commander's room immediately. They sure you run you ragged, don't they, Zero? I'll be back later. Zero. Harpuya, don't you dare die. Okay. Let me save so I don't have to do that again. Because I did that last stream, I believe. Okay. Zero, I'm sorry. You gathered a lot of information for us, but we still don't know where Vile is. But we have figured out what he might be attempting to do. Before we talk about Vile, I'll open the data file for the Elf Wars that you found. File number 945388, Elf Wars. Near the end of the Maverick Wars, many cyber elves were used. The period from this time until the end of the fighting was referred to as the Elf Wars, as a result. In particular, the use of the gigantic elf known as the Dark Elf, and copies of this elf known as Baby Elves, to amplify the power of Reploids. While controlling said Reploids at will, made this the worst war in recorded history. While use of the Dark Elf brought the war to an end in 4 years, approximately 90% of all Reploids and 60% of all humans were wiped out. The technology used at this time The technology of using baby elves to control Reploids. This must be what Vile is attempting to use again. I'm sure that what Zero saw at the Dark Elf copy factory was machinery prepared for just this purpose. Hehehehe. Excellent detective work, Dr. Ciel. What? Unfortunately, you were a little too late. Is that Dr. Vile? Hehehe. This time, Omega is absolutely perfect. I can now manipulate all of the Reploids on the planet without using the baby elves and make them do whatever I want. Hehehe. Time to start, Omega. Now you will see, pitiful humans, what you get for banishing Dr. Vile. Taste the fear. Taste the rainbow. Foolish Reploids who banished me. Inscribe my name upon this world, the name of your new ruler. That name is Dr. Vile. The entire world is in my hands. I have the power to crush it between my fingers at any time. Hee 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 hee. Wah! No! Gersh. This can't be happening. A new world, a new order. History is once again in motion. Ciel, back! Zero? Inscribe it upon the world, the name of our ruler. Vile, 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 Vile. Both of you, freeze! Ah! It's okay. They're just unconscious. All I did was disable the power of the Dark Elf. But my current power can only protect those at this base. Took you long enough, X. Where's Vile? In Neo Arcadia's underground power system. Sub-Arcadia. Omega is there too, transmitting the power of the Dark Elf around the world. Apparently, X and I are the only ones who can move around freely. X, tell us the coordinates for Sub-Arcadia. So you plan on fighting against Omega? Yes. Why? Nothing. I'm sure you'll be fine. Be careful, Zero. I verified the coordinates for Sub-Arcadia on the transfer device. Transfer me. Roger. All personnel prepare for transfer. Preparations for transfer complete. Zero. Come back safely. Okay, here we go. Oh, of course I already take damage. Not really worth it. Nope. I'm a bit rusty, so I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Do not fall all the way down. I need to go in that door. But first, I wanna... get that secret disc. Okay. I believe I need to go in this door. Oh boy. Okay. Should ostensibly make the final boss, hidden boss a little easier. Oh! Is this where I need to go? Aha! Okay. Alright, here goes. I'm probably gonna lose the charge, but whew, I wish I could do a save state. Oh well. That probably would have maybe been something for... Oh, here we go. Anyway. I never thought I would meet you again in this world. Oh, I got to keep my charge. If, thanks to Omega and his ilk, the portal to cyberspace has been opened, then fate is truly an ironic thing. Phantom, one of the four gardens in Neo Arcadia. But I defeated you. This is a shadow world, where both Reploid souls and cyber elves live. After you defeated me, I became a mere soul, and somehow drifted back to cyberspace. The space where all data flows to in the end. And there I learned all truths. About Omega, the Dark Elf, and you, Zero. That's right. Everything. So, what's your point? Exactly this. You never had what it takes to be a hero. I can't stand to look at you. Now it is time for your deletion, by my hand. Oh. Ah, I missed. Let me heal. Being very sloppy. Remember, I still have to complete the rest of this level after this. You truly did have the soul of a hero. Also got an achievement for that. Go, cross blades with Omega, and show what that body can do. Will your blade flinch after you learn the truth? Do you have what it takes to be a hero? You must be the one to determine that. Woo! Okay. Now I just need to not game over on this level, I think. Something like that. That should help. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna replenish my tanks. Slowly but surely. Oh. Okay, let's see what's down here. Should have fallen on him with the Helm Breaker. Helm Crusher, whatever it is. Come on. Okay, I think it's time to get out of cyberspace. Oh, pff, I got cards for that. Okay, I forget what this boss is. I think it's And the variations of Rangdabangda or whatever. Rangdabanda. Or maybe not. Dr. Vile! Wait, is this the final level? No, I didn't do the boss rush. Hee 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 hee. How gallant you are, Zero, to play the hero all by yourself. All the Reploids in the world are now under my power. Humans are like pigs, dependent upon the Reploids for their very existence. You do realize, don't you, that if I felt like it, I could wipe all humans out in the blink of an eye? Kreia. Alright, this is the boss. Kreia, Preia, do with this one as you please. I've got some pig squeals to enjoy. The squeals of indolent pigs, wasting their pitiful lives on idle pursuits. Would you like to know who rules this world? Hee 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 hee. Wah! He's back, the bad Reploid. He's back, the fake Reploid. I'll rip you to pieces. I'll tear you to shreds. Okay. Oh. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Kreia, there's something wrong. Yes, Kreia, there's something wrong. I feel like I'm being stabbed with pins and needles. I feel like I'm being smashed with clubs and hammers. Me. I killed babies. Hooray. Zero, are you alright? I just received some new information from X. Come back to the Resistance base. Understood. Transfer me. Okay, I need to say for sure. Oh man, I wonder what my code name is. Probably Wounded something. Also, no penalty for cyberspace. Yeah, Wounded Edge. Okay. Willif. Snock. That's a very good one. Very good name. Ultima Foot Chip. And Marga. I think Ultima's from, defeating, Phantom. I think. Transfer complete. Zero. It's great to see you back safe. X just sent us some new coordinates. Apparently, they indicate where Vile and Omega are. This may be the last battle. Come talk to me when you're ready. Okay, before I do that... Let's see, is this replenished? There we go. Nope. I kind of want to see what those new cards were, though. See if any of them are fun, you know? Okay. Let me save before anything else. First off, let's equip that foot chip. All foot chip traits at once. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna check what those, cards are real quick. Just, you know, whatchamacallit. Pad out the stream a little bit, you know? It only took half an hour. Let's see. Modify ourselves. Okay. That one's on. Don't want that. Don't really care about that. That. It's probably toward the end, actually. Just character cards. Hacker elves. Don't want that. Z-panels. I'll try that one. Want one of those. Oh, is that the one I think it is? It might be. Don't want to increase power of anything. Here we go. This is an important one, if you ask me. Some good lore. Anyway. Okay. Let's go back in there and see what's changed. So this is the, I think the light capsule, I think, or maybe just the transporter from one of the X games. Actually, no, it's not the light capsule. I think it's just a transporter. Got this, and what's this? This elf has sadness to it, like it's calling to me from inside cyberspace. So that's Elpizo, his elf form. You know, the main antagonist of the previous game. Yeah, let me take a sip of water real quick. Okay. Let's go back down. Second floor, right? Let's see, where is this new Reploid? Oh, Miss Zero. Oh, is it just this guy? I was hoping it was, maybe that's the third floor. So there's a generic, one of the generic female, Reploids from the first game, who haven't showed up since then, outside of this, one of the bonus cards. And I was hoping it was her, because I happen to really like their design. And also I think it's neat that they brought that back, that character design back. But no, it doesn't seem like they did. Okay. Oh well. Let's see. Alright. Time for hell. Zero. Please be careful. Oh. Just save it back real quick again, so that's in. Actually, how many crystals? I don't have enough to, upgrade all my elves, but... Alright, let's see. I mean, I could actually grind for a little bit. Coordinates obtained from original X have been input completely. The coordinates lead to an abandoned research lab. According to our records, this is where Vile used to carry out his research. It's right next to the place where you were sleeping, Zero. Vile and Omega are there, aren't they? Zero, be careful. I will. Operator, is everything ready? You can go at any time, Mr. Zero. Are you ready? I'll wait just a second. Let me actually transfer back to spacecraft. And let me just get a little more, let me just fill up one of my second tank. Because I want to be perfectly prepared. Didn't I change that to... Oh no, whatever. Should be a full heal in here somewhere. Not too far in. Oop. Be careful not to get crushed. Okay. Oh. Okay. I probably don't actually need to finish this, but I wanna. Actually, since my rank doesn't matter anymore, maybe I should use some, fusion else. But first, let me, BRB, because I need to use the restroom. So just give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Just drop something. There we go. Okay. Save. Okay. Here we go. Final level. Commencing transfer. So please be careful. I'm ready. Mission assigned. All personnel. Prepare to transfer. Preparations for transfer complete. 0! Okay. Oh, this is, Curse of Vile. I knew it wasn't, going to be Hell's Gate open. I couldn't remember what it was. Nope. Okay. Should be the first of the boss rush. Okay, here we go. Oh. Hi, Roxy. Hi. Hi. Do you want something? What do you want? What do you want? Porch? Hold on, give me a second. I have to give her porch. She wants her porch. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Okay, I have no idea which is which, so let's just go this one. Okay, neutral type, so I'll just leave this on. What's the use of century-old junk in this new world? I'll cut you down and send you off to the Deadlands. Chicka 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 chicka! Oh man, I wasn't charged, was I? How could I, the newest and greatest, lose to a century-old piece of junk? Impossible! No, I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Chicka chicka da! That didn't go too poorly. Okay, now let's see what element this one is. Okay, it's Shilt. So I need ice, right? Yeah, ice. You sure are, boisterous lout. Not quietly next time. Where are your manners? You have no right to live in this new world, so I'll see that you don't. Okay. Nope. Kiki! You silly, inconsiderate barbarian! Your type won't survive in the new world that's coming. Kiki! Kiki! I need to be more careful about my health. Yeah, let's heal up. So, if that's shield... I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is Flizzard. I'm probably wrong, and it's probably gonna be yep, it's Inarabita. Okay. You dunderhead! Lord Vile's ideals were set in motion a century ago. Who are you to complain now? Get with the times. Do you want to get left behind? Okay. Oof! You can hurry as fast as you want, but you'll never catch up with the history that has already passed you by. You'll be trailing behind Lord Vile forever. Okay. Almost full health, which then means this is Flizzard. Okay. I wonder if I can cut his tail a second time. Carve it for that nice juicy mantle. Yeah! I love Lord Vile's new world. So hot. I won't let you get in the way. I'll turn you to ashes. Yeesh, I got a good pattern here. Oh. Yeah, hot! So hot! I hope you writhe in pain, alone in the new world. Yaha! And that is the power of elemental weakness. Could I have? Probably. Oh well. Anyway, let's change back to neutral. Okay, so top right, thunder, bottom left, ice, bottom right, fire. Okay, I'll try to remember that for next time. Assuming it stays the same, which it should. So it looks like the shadow dash lets me just dash through these bastards. Lets me just dash through the detector. So that's nice. Whatever. Come on, give me some health. I always forget how far those guys go. Come on. Oop. You just need to start taking damage from these guys. I say as I immediately take damage from them. That's a good start. Well, start, I say, as if I haven't been doing this for several minutes. There we go. Okay. Just need to avoid any more damage. There we go. Okay, good. So, top left should be Galvarian, I believe. Ah, shit, I should have been holding the... Yep, okay. It's him. I am the guard dog of Hades. Lord Vile instructed me not to let you in. I'll bite you to chunks. Come and get it. Oh, oh. Yeesh. Forgot how intense this fight is. There we go. How did this happen? Why can't I bite you to chunks? Why do I hurt all over again? Ouch! 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 Grrr! Okay. Would have been nice not to take that much damage. Okay. Top right's Thunder. So this should be Biblio, I believe. Hee. So you're back! Back again! Ready to be broken! Hee. I'll do it, I don't mind. Let's see, can I get him? Ah, damn it. Hey, you broke me! But you won't be able to break Omega, I guarantee that! Ah. Okay, bottom right should be Cactank. Ha! First thievery, and now unlawful entry. How outrageous! There is no mercy for those who disrupt the order. I sentence you to death! What is this? You dare to defy my judgment? Lord Vile, strike down this foolish one! Oh! Okay. Almost there. Let's see. Last up should be Foxstar, who is very annoying. What are you doing in a place like this, little boy? It's your bedtime. You mustn't see the world that lies ahead, little boy. You mustn't survive to see it. No need to throw a temper tantrum. All your struggles will be in vain. That's right. You're no hero, and you're no god of destruction either. There's nothing you can do. Ah! Okay. One boss left. So he's a doozy. Okay, I'm gonna grind for health before I go into that final boss. The traditional Mega Man grinding hallway. Or, well, traditional in the sense that X and Zero would have it. I'm assuming ZX has it. I never actually got to the final boss of ZX in Advent. Well, I never played Advent to begin with, but, okay. That went fast. Alright, this should be about it. Almost there. Oh, don't throw spikes at me now, buddy. Okay. Come on. Alright. Let's turn on no recoil. Actually, do I have a better body chip? Nope, okay. Oh boy. Here we go. I'm going to make liberal use of elves during this, because I don't want to have to redo this again and again and again. Hee 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 hee. Having fun playing the hero, Zero? You do understand, don't you, that I have no time for your petty games? So let's finish this once and for all, shall we? Hee hee hee. How pitiful. Of course, a Reploid like you would never understand. The joy of ruling all that you see. Only a human could possibly understand. Human? That's right, I'm a bona fide human. The creator of Reploids. A human being. The desire for power, the joy of making everything work for you. You have no way of experiencing this without a human brain. It's the ultimate joy. No mere Reploid could ever understand. I'm pretty sure Sigma understood. I bet most decent humans wouldn't understand either. You look like just another Maverick to me. All I gotta do is dispose of you like any other Maverick. Hee. Good, good. An excellent speech, Zero. You must feel great, right? There he is. Oh ho, Zero. You are a fun guy, Zero. I'd like to play some more, but it's time we parted. I have some more fun surprises left in store for you. Enjoy them to the last, Zero. Okay. Phase 1 complete. Grr. Roar. Hee. Not bad, Zero. But Omega's true power is much greater than you have been led to expect. Go get him, Omega! Release the power of the Dark Elf! Grrr. I should have been charging anything with that. Oh well. I forget, is this timed? Okay, good now. Okay, let me heal. Actually, let me turn on the fire chip for this, because at least that way I can get the, Flizzard. Not Flizzard, yeah, that thing. The Fox. Is it Foxstar? Whose ability is that, actually? In this game? Oh no, it is Flizzard, right? Because Hana Machine was, Okay, here comes the rough part. That's right, this boss has three phases, which is actually, I believe, the most hit points of any boss in the Mega Man series in total, I think. What is this place? This is where I was sleeping. Hee. Excellent, Zero. Your power is extraordinary. Extraordinary. For a mere fake. Fake? That's right. Hee. You, the legendary Zero, the legendary Reploid? You fool! Those Resistance losers just decided to call the Reploid they found here Zero for some reason. You may be Zero in a way, but you're still merely a copy. You're no legendary hero at all. You're just a reproduction. You thought you were a hero all along, didn't you? Never suspected that you were a mere copy. What a joke! Omega himself is the one and only original Zero! Ah, my voice. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Excuse me. That voice is difficult on my throat. You're just a copy of him. The original Zero. Why is he your slave, then? He's a bloodthirsty god of destruction. All I did was upgrade and draw out all his power. Alright, Omega. Or should I say, original Zero. Time to wake this pitiful fake from a century-long dream. God, I love that voice line. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, got him with the dash attack too. Hell yeah! First try! Damn! Wow. That went way better than I expected. I thought I was going to be here for a while, but nope. Jesus Christ, I genuinely first tried Omega. What the fuck? 200 crystals, oh boy. Wounded Warrior, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Holy fuck. Damn. I'm very proud of that. Okay. Time for the ending. I was not expecting this to be a 1 hour stream. You plan to reactivate Omega? Hehehe. Watch, but don't interfere. Don't forget, I hold the lives of all humans and Reploids in my hand. Hell yeah. Zero, what are you doing? Hurry, stand up! Hey! I'm here to get a little payback, Omega! Time to straighten the record. You guys! Vile is trying to bluff you. He can't do anything in his current state. Ah! Dark Elf! Shut them up! Zero! What is it, Dark Elf? Her. The Dark Elf's curse is fading. Who's that? X? That's right, Vile. Just like a century ago. I worked with Zero to defeat this Omega then. And we saved the world from your greedy clutches. Just like a century ago? The defeated Omega is using your original body. That's all. Your current body may be a copy, but your heart is the real thing. Alright, now's the time. While the Dark Elf's power is weak. Time to finish what you started a century ago, Zero. Can I pause to be read? Zero, don't do it! That's your original body! Don't you feel any attachment? Are you really prepared to spend the rest of your life in that cheap fake? You can do it. You know it's truly important. Go on, Zero. Okay, I can't. Oh, I want to do a... Man, I want to do a, what is it, Split Heavens? It's called? No, it's not Split Heavens. It's... whatever. Ruin Gene or something? Whatever it is. Zero. Zero. Wake up. Zero. Man, I have to be orange during this? Oh well. Can you hear me, Zero? My energy is almost all spent. I can't stay in this world much longer. Zero. I want to leave this world in your care. The threat Vile represents has not left this world. I want you to protect humans and Reploids. Zero. You can do it. You can. Zero, wake up! Zero! Ah, what a relief. I was so worried about you. Mr. Zero, you've regained consciousness. What a relief. Hey, everyone! Mr. Zero's awake! He's alright! Yahoo! Where is this? The Resistance base? Who could have... Zero... Dark Elf? Wait, no. You are. She brought you back here. Zero. What a warm, gentle light. Mother Elf. Well, I really hate to interrupt this, but Roxy's asking to come back inside. Give me a second. Damn it, Roxy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. Mother Elf. Metal Gear. Oh, controller. Has Vile's curse been broken? What, you wanna go in the basement, Roxy? Oh my goodness. You're so demanding. Ah, damn, I have to get up. Shouldn't we follow her? Oh my goodness. She's finally free. You're still Vile. Let's let her go in peace for now. X told me about you, Zero. Really? I know you're not worried about a thing, but... Even if your body is a copy, as long as your heart is your own, you are Zero. The one and only Zero. CL. Thank you. Zero. It's just me. I am Zero. And that's the game. So yeah, I think this has possibly climbed to my favorite Mega Man Zero game. I need to play 4, obviously, and figure out if I still like that better. 4 is weird in that the EX skills are the only way to get elemental attacks. But you can guarantee that you get the EX skill by making the weather bad and playing a harder version of the stage. So that's... I like that you can get the EX skills guaranteed. I don't like that you can't use charge attacks to do elemental damage. And also you lose the Rod and Shield Boomerang in exchange for just having the Z-Knuckle, which lets you steal weapons from Mook enemies, but... oh my goodness. You wanna come back already? Here you go, Roxy. Here you go. Are you done? You want to say something to stream? No? Okay. Okay. So, if you're observant, you may have noticed some of my stream titles have been kind of lyrical. Those actually come from the lyrical version of this song. This song is Everlasting Red. The lyrical version is just Everlasting, I believe. And funnily enough, the lyrical version of this song actually wasn't on the Mega Man 03 remastered tracks, Telos. It's actually on Mutos rather, the DS Collection version. DS Collection Remastered Tracks album, which collates a whole bunch of tracks and does new remixes of them. Welcome the new world, no need to fight. Goodbye yesterday, with all of my heart. That's the line I've been quoting. Woo. Hard mode added. Oh, okay, I had to beat a game to do that. Playing hard mode, don't want to do that. Zero's minigame added. Oh, I don't think I've ever actually played Zero's minigame. Yeah, by the way, this game has minigames. They're a pain in the fucking ass to unlock. Oh, hey, Maple, I didn't see you there. Sorry, yeah, we just finished the game here. I don't know how long you've been here. Let's save to slot 5. Let's save slot 1, actually. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Considering I just first tried the final boss. So let's check out that minigame, actually. I don't know what this is. Aim with the D-pad and use the A button to hit melonets with a recoil rod. Different colored melonets are harder and require 2 shots or a charge shot. 3 misses is a game over. So whack-a-mole? Huh? Oh, it's A button, right. Let me try that again. Using the A button for this is weird, considering that they haven't been doing that the whole game. Oh, damn, what the hell? Oh, it's just, getting hit 3 times. So if you dodge, that's actually fine. Also, I just realized this is Reborn Mechanics, which is a very good track. Okay, whatever. It's not like there's any reward for doing these. It's just fun. Ostensibly, it's fun. Well, there's always the VOD. You can always watch that. And this is only a relatively short VOD, actually. I think I'm gonna... Let's go look at the gallery. Hold on, I think I hear a cat trying to get up from the basement. A cat who's not supposed to be in the basement. Maybe? Or no? Never mind. Must be my imagination. Okay. Let's look at the 03 gallery, yeah? So there's the Japanese box art. This might be manual art, I think. The 8 gentle judges, Omega, Vile, Zero, CL. The CL system in the back there. There's... So, funny thing, actually... Oh, wait, no. No, hold on. Okay, I've been misinterpreting this art for the past several months. Or wait, no, I haven't. Yeah, if you look at Zero's right hand there, his lower hand on the sword, on the Z-Saber, you might notice he's missing a finger. He's only got 4 fingers on that hand as opposed to 5, for some reason, which always bothers me when I see this piece. Lucy has figured out how to open the basement door. Maple. Because the thing is, I keep it like very loosely closed, so I don't have to get up to open it. I can just use a staff from back when I did karate. No, because here, let me. Is my cursor gonna? No, my cursor's not gonna show up. So that's the fourth finger, rather. You can see kind of. Because there's a bit that looks like it might be a finger, but that's actually the upper part of the... Oh no, it's not gloved on the pinky. That's just wrapped around more. Such that you can't see the white part. If you look at other art of Zero, yeah, you'll see his pinky is white. Like the others. Yeah, that little bit of dark gray black there is his heel, the heel of his boot, actually. It's just a weird little error that always bothers me when I see that piece of art. Is this one missing a that one, the index finger is just obscured by the middle finger, I believe. Although also this piece of art doesn't get used as often, so it's not as big of a deal, I don't think. Oh dear, the cats are fighting. Oh my. You got the recoil rod. More recoil rod. Oh, he's missing a finger here. This time it's on the left finger, left hand. Alright, no, he's not missing a finger, never mind. His index finger is just sort of protruding a bit. No, I think I was wrong about this piece. Oh, would you stop growling over there? There's no need to growl. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Roxy and Lucy are having a bit of a spat, as it were. Let's see, there's the shield boomerang. CL with the CL system, named by Servo, actually, so it's not arrogance on her part. There's Blaze and Flizzard. Chodra and Arabita. Deathtan's Mantisk. Hellbat Schilt, or Devilbat in the localization. Cubit Foxstar, who is, despite his appearance, a dude. He's voiced by a guy. He's based on the myth of kitsune, male kitsune disguising themselves as attractive human women to deceive travelers and whatnot. Voltio Biblio. Glacier La Cactank. Dratista Calvarian. And here's the 8 gentle judges together. Kreia and Preya. Vile. Omega in his sealed form. Powered up by the Dark Elf. I don't really get what the deal with this form is exactly. Because obviously he's powered up by the Dark Elf. But like, why is X there? Why is his left shoulder X? I mean, I guess the Dark Elf can do whatever it wants. It's a shame this was limited so heavily by the Game Boy Advance, because this form doesn't really get to do a whole lot. Like, the sword is just completely useless, for example. Because it's just too big. Which is a shame. Then here's Omega's true form, although this is technically altered by the Dark Elf to more closely resemble really the real Zero, not just the Zero you play as, let's say. Here's some elves. Some yourselves. Some animal type elves. Hacker elves. I really like a lot of these designs, especially the night ones. This one in particular, I've always been very fond of. The lance one. And also the sword and dagger one is pretty cool too. That dagger very much reminds me of Monster Hunter carving knives, actually. Which is funny to me. Because this is technically an Intercreates game, not so much a In this, I had a character who was originally going to use a spear, sort of based on this. I don't think I've ever posted it in the Discord though, in Jala's Discord. But I've done poses sort of like that, with a sort of one leg crossed in front of the other type thing. I should draw these some of the cyber elves at some point, just because I really like a lot of these designs. They're very cool. More hacker elves. Some various enemies. I always hated these guys. These Shrimpolin, I think they're called. They're very annoying to fight. And same with the cannon things. I forget what they're called. Very annoying. These bastards. These guys. Oh, fuck these guys. Hate these guys. These guys aren't too bad. Pantheon Aqua. I've always loved the Pantheon, just because I like the repeated design elements in them, especially just the helmet. And the fact that they're based on X, I always thought was cool. There's a bit of a lore thing. You know. Scallop Fella. I forget what these guys are. I think they're in an ice level, maybe, something like that. There's a Shark Seal. The Corrupted Pantheon Aqua. These bastards, the little wire guys. Rat. It's a rat. There's the turret. There's the guys who are in the minigame. The Melnet. Right, the junk pile. That thing. That thing. That thing. Pantheon Bomber, I think. That thing. That thing. It's a lot of that things. Things I don't know the name of. The Centipede dude from Mantisk's stage. This guy from... What stage is this from? I think this is from Hana Machine R's stage. The troop carrier. The Sandworm. These little bastards. Wall panel dudes. Hi Jalo, you missed me first trying the final boss. You're gonna have to watch the VOD for that. My first try was the boss with the most HP in the entire series. I did have to use a sub-tank, but it was a lot better than I expected, probably because I had EX skills. Blazing Flizzard's EX skill, the burst shot, actually made him a lot easier than he normally would have been, because he takes recoil from each hit, so it kind of stuns him in place, which gives you a little more time to think about what you're doing. But yeah, it was not as bad as I remember it being. It was about as easy as I remember it being in the playthrough where I had upgraded damage from the mod cards, which are like e-reader cards that weren't released in the US, but they added it to the collections. I remember it being that easy. That being easy. And it was about that easy this time, which makes me feel very good about my skills as a gamer. I'm a gamer now. A real gamer. Very true, Jalo. Very true. Damn right I am. I still think you would have an easier time with 0-3, because 0-3's difficulty is a lot more fair, I think, than 0-2. 0-2, for some reason, the Mega Man design teams were having one of those years where they just decided to make everything balls hard. Yeah, 2... Honestly, 2 is fine if you just, like, know the story going into 3. Like, you don't really have to play 2. 2, I would just say, like, do the intro stage, and then that's all you need. Because the intro stage is fucking amazing in 0-2. It's hard. So my understanding with Dark Souls is don't actually skip 2, just go into it knowing that it's weird. But that's up to you. obviously. I mean, I know you had a rough time with it. But 2 was, I think, just more of a different beast with Dark Souls, as opposed to being just really frustratingly difficult. Fair enough. Yeah, Mega Man Zero 2 is very frustratingly difficult, like what I've heard of Battle Network 3, which released a little bit earlier, I think. Like, they were in the same rough time frame, like within a year of each other, less than a year. Open World Mega Man? Battle Network is kind of that. Though that's more of a card-based semi-RPG. Not really. Actually, no, there is kind of. With, the ZX games are more like, whatchamacallit. Oh, Nightbot finally chiming in. But, whatchamacallit, ZX, and those games are Metroidvanias, essentially. I mean, it drops you at the start of an area when you do a mission, but you can go back to that area, sort of like Mega Man Zero 1, but more fleshed out. And there's, like, collectibles scattered throughout the world. I think there's, like, missions that NPCs can give you where you have to go on foot to an area, or, like, use a transporter to go there yourself. Give me a second, I hear a plaintive cat. Is she in the basement? There she is. There she is. Say hi to Roxy, everyone. But yeah, so the ZX games, which are sort of like a sequel series to this set 100 years later, those are Metroidvanias, which is sort of open world, kind of. You have to unlock the ability to go farther. Jesus Christ, Jollo, no! No! Anyway, let's go back through more of these. This guy, these stupid moths. This panel thing. I think this is based on a toy, actually, a traditional Japanese toy. Something like that. The thing where you turn it around and it changes what its face is. From, like, happy to angry or something. Well, that's one way of putting it. At least the animalistic ones, yeah, kind of do. Look like Pokemon. Here's this fat fuck. The, what is it, Pantheon sled, I think? Thank you, Maple. Yeah, I'll have to go back and rewatch that, because I'm very proud. It's the ice worm. Here's Lapras. Spiky, edgy Lapras. It's this guy. I forget what these are called. I used to know at one point. Something Knight, maybe. Here's, this is actually a iteration of a classic Mega Man enemy, I believe. Shopman, I think. I forget what they're called in this, but they obviously had a more cartoony look. You know, with big googly eyes in the classic series, but his Pantheon arm, I love this design. I think I like the Pantheon shield more from Mega Man Zero 1, but these guys, I love their giant arms. Very cool. Well, they are based on they're based on X, you know, protagonist of the X series. The Pantheons are basically like cops, essentially. Like the more upgraded ones are like, you know, sort of like SWAT team or whatever. You know, in terms of like power level relative to a normal Reploid. And, you know, their role in society and all that. Right you are, Java. All Pantheons are bastards. There's actually concept art from 1 where they were going to have the Pantheons be mind-controlled normal Reploids, where the single eye thing was actually going to be a mask that like wrapped around their face. You can sort of see design elements from that. Let me see if it's visible. No, not really. Like the white strips going around it would have been like sort of tendrils latching onto the head, sort of thing. like locking it in place. Here's this bastard. Want me to zoom on those legs, Jello? Oh yeah. Yeah, give me those mechanical legs. And here's some concept art for the box art. I always like this box art because it does sort of imply the big reveal, without being too overt about it. Some concept art for that, concept art for Vile. You can actually see elf forms of Blazek Stagroth and Hannah Machine flying around him, which is really cool. I never noticed that until recently, actually, that those were those bosses. Then here's concept art for Omega's steeled form, which you can see the original Zero body in there. I'm really sad they didn't use something closer to that design for him, because that would have been really cool, I think. And there's some concept art for what's going on under the mask. And here's a fight between Zero and Omega, which unfortunately that's not quite how it looks in the in the actual game. They could have done better with I can't believe Jala watches anime. Oh my god, so cringe. So it's the girl who's currently watching through Dirty Pair. Very good show, by the way. I would highly recommend it. It's very cheesy, but in a good way, I think. Here, let me type it out in chat. Yeah, don't read me my own rules. Sheesh. Dirty Pair. It's about what you call it? Two agents for a organization called the 3WA. It's basically sort of a problem-solving agency. Yeah, I need to watch Princess Mononoke at some point. I've watched some of the Ghibli films recently-ish, like over the past year or so. Because another server I'm in has been doing watch-alongs with those, but... And here's the giant Omega form. Okay, if you say so. Is it better, do you think, than the... Yeah, I know the Ghibli dubs tend to be better than average. Just because they're higher budget, I guess, and could afford... Oh, really? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I know the, speaking of dubs, the, Cowboy Bebop film dub is very good. I'm not sure, I haven't watched the TV series, dubbed. I watched that subbed. But I mean, it's hard to go wrong with Steve Blum as, Spike. Although I did really enjoy, the late great Unsho Ishizuka as Jet Black. Died too young, that guy. He was a very good voice actor. Very good at gruff voices. Ooh, that's cool, Jala. Let's see, here's more concept art of the second form. And here's concept art that I think was actually only released in this collection. It's not, I don't think, in the complete works, which I do own. Yeah, this, again, something closer to this would have been cool for Omega. As opposed to making him just Zero's sprite recolored. But oh well. Then here's concept art for a, I think, scrapped figure of Copy X. Or maybe they did actually make it, I don't know. I've never seen it, I don't think. Which makes me sad, because I would love to have more Mega Man Zero figures. Kinda, yeah, in terms of, like, design. She does have that sort of Mega Man swag to her, you know? The Mega Man vibe with the arm cannon. And here's concept art for the 8 gentle judges. Sort of. At least in terms of visual style. It would fit. I mean, I know you're being joking. I know you're trying to be funny, but, like, sincerely, her Zero suit would actually kind of fit the design, the visual style of the Zero series, because it's a lot sleeker. Designs are a lot sleeker in the Zero series than they are in previous series. There's Foxstar, Voltio Baby, whatever his name is. Cactank, also known as Wario. Wario with a rat tail. Here's Calvarian. That'd be fun, yeah. Fun to watch. Watching you play some GameCube games. Here's the 8 gentle judges again. Here they are again in their Mutas forms. Jollo. Make sure to double check that's not on the banned games list. Because I think there's one game in that series, possibly more, that's that you're not allowed to stream on Twitch. And okay. Just wanted to make sure, because it is pretty booby. A very booby game, that Dead or Alive volleyball. Might be the some of the later games in the series, possibly, that are too horny for Twitch. Yeah, here's some early concepts for Vile. They were gonna have his giant headgear look like his head, and then actually have it turn out that he's just a kid. Then here was an early concept for Omega, where he's gonna be more of a sarcophagus-looking thing. And then the real Zero body would be in there. Here's an early concept for a boss that I think gets used in I think this concept inspired a boss that's in Zero 4, Tech Kraken. Or is it Tech Kraken, or is it I forget his name. I think it's Tech Kraken. I don't remember. Tech Kraken might actually be the X Squid boss. The guy who gets called Squid Adler in the Guns N' Roses localization. Because the original localization of I think it's X4, or is it X5? All the bosses have names based on Guns N' Roses, like Axl the Rose, Duff McWhalen. It's very silly. And apparently the localizer who made that decision didn't actually know about Mega Man having a sort of musical theme to the names. Right? It is very JoJo, that decision. Apparently she just did that, I think it's a woman, because her boyfriend or husband or something, her significant other, was really into Guns N' Roses, and she wanted to, sort of do that as a nod to him. Well, no, this was, I think, an American who did this, because otherwise, if it was a Japanese person, they would have known about, the whole Rockman thing, because, Proto Man is named Blues, is rock and roll. Mega Man's rival is Forte, and his wolf is, Forte's wolf is Gospel. And then in the US, those are localized as bass and treble. Duo is kind of a stretch, but works. Rush is named after the band Rush. There's Tango, Beat. I forget if Eddie is named after anything, but I don't think I've ever really listened to Rush. Eddie is like a walking suitcase, essentially. He's like a little can that plops out replenishing items for you Could be Eddie Van Halen. Or maybe like Eddie Vedder or something. Could be a reference. Here's a design for a jousting knight boss that was scrapped. This is this turtle boss gets reused in 04. Here's the centipede dude. You see a little chibi Zero there. I always thought it looked like he has a diaper in these, which I always thought was a weird choice. Because I know he's kind of got underwear going on, but come on, don't give him a diaper. See, and here's the idea for a train enemy or a boss that wasn't used. I don't think. This guy wasn't used. This I forget the name of this toy. It's the stacked blocks one. You use a hammer to knock him out without knocking over the tower. Sort of like Jenga, but it's a Japanese thing that you see a lot in video games because it's good for puzzles and whatnot. Here's Kracko if he's a Pantheon. Kracko Jr. Kirby. This guy wasn't used. A wheel on a uneven platform, and you spit out fireballs at you by spinning in the lava. This was used. Yeah, it's the Happy Face, Angry Face toy. That's popular in Japan. Well, popular might be a stretch, I don't know, but it exists in Japan. There's a locust boss that wasn't used. An owl boss that went unused. Death Hands Mantisk. Trying to evoke the Grim Reaper. Yeah, a lot of them are really cool too. Like here's a jellyfish. That's pretty cool. A centaur. This one was a bit weird, I think, visually. So I can understand why they didn't go with this. He's got sort of like a Hadoken thing going on with his arms for the bow. Here's Volatiel. Here's an early draft of Cubit Foxstar. Here's a Kirin one that was really cool, but they just never used. Oh yeah, it is kind of a Mewtwo vibe. Yeah. Here's an early draft of Hellbat Schilt. This is a Griffin one that was, again, really cool that they just never used. There's a crab. Crab and two shrimp. I think these are supposed to be like brothers who fight together or something. Then here's a Manticore. Again, a really cool design that just went unused. Like, I would have loved to have had a Manticore boss. But no Manticores for us. It's a shame this didn't even get used in the ZX series, because the Pseudoroids are basically just Mutos Reploids again. Though I think they're a bit more just regular animal based. Yeah, I guess he just kind of got thick thighs. Got some thunder thighs. Maybe it'd be Thunder Element, if you get what I mean. Here's a Basilisk. I think this... You could argue this is sort of used for, Actually, no, this would probably be, Blazing Blizzard, wouldn't it? He's got the tail, and just lizard and all that. Here's a moth that gets used in 04. Or Butterfly, I should say. Although the design is heavily altered there. Here's an early draft of Glacier the Cactank. Here's a ram. Which I can understand why they didn't use this. It's a bit silly. But I wonder actually if they used this as inspiration for Sheepman in Mega Man 9, I think it is. Because that was an Inter Creates game as well. They actually had to abandon ZXC because they got put on development on this. I don't know if I have enough to say about it, but maybe. I did do a post on Co-Host a while ago about some of the themes, accidental or otherwise, that crop up in Mega Man Zero. I don't know about if horns count as Orak. Yeah, here's this Minotaur that got reused in 04. Here's a Horus boss. I guess they didn't want to redo Aztec Falcon too much. Heyo! Here's a Mandrake that gets reused in 04. Again, changed a bit. Here's a sort of dwarf enemy. You have to attack when it's not attacking. Well, I'm flattered you think so, Maple. I'll give it a thought. I'll give it some thinking. See if I can come up with anything. Spinny dude. Magnet dude who would pick up Zero and drop him. It's got a little song he sings in the bottom there. Actually, let me pull up the translated, because it's translated in the complete works, but not here. Yeah. It's hot, so hot you're gonna die, is what the little bit in quotations there at the bottom says. Actually, I could probably just read from the complete works, huh? Completely red all over, this pantheon wears anti-flammable clothing and carries a gas-burning flamethrower. So use a duck, small fry. Glides across the water surface, leaving small glacial plates and mines in its wake. There's a damaging glacial plate there at the bottom. There's the scallop that got used. When the player faces towards it, it shuts and stays still. When the player turns his back, it follows while flapping open and shut. Here's a lizard dude. Sticks to the wall in the background and moves freely along the wall. You can shoot projectiles from the tip of his tail. Alternatively, you could scale the wall under the floor where the cliff area is and launch attacks from there. He's got a little tambourine jam going on there. Do they have their pants off? Jesus Christ. I never realized that's what was going on there. That they took off their pants for the tambourine jam. And they're covering their crotches. Jesus. What is with that? What is that? Here's the porcupine fish. Has the ability to expand when attacking or taking damage. There's the regular state and inflated stage in about 3 stages. After inflating for an attack, it deflates as it shoots blow darts or bubbles. If you attack without planning ahead, you can take damage when it expands. It's the so-called Eskimo launch pad. Stationary launch pad shaped like an igloo. The barrel changes its angle, tracking the player, and launches projectiles. It's okay. It's okay. They're covering up. Barrel changes angle, tracking the player, and launches projectiles. If you walk right up to it, it will fire straight up, destroying itself as a result when the projectile comes straight back down. I wonder if they kept that detail in the final game. Here's Baton. Bat small fry protects itself by shutting it into a coin-like form. And then while in coin-like form, it drops down to try and spear the player, and then it advances by spinning along its y-axis. That one made it into the game. And here's some bosses that made it into the game as well. Here's the early form of Tratista Calvarian. Here's an early form of Chodra Enurabita. I guess there was also an idea for him being a clam boss of some sort. Here's the scrapped mushroom kind of dude. Sort of like a wandering samurai type, wandering Ronin. Let me see if actually there's notes on that. Let's see. Closed that section without actually thinking about what I was doing. Whoops. No translation here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just talking about the ones that saw the light of day. Yeah, here's sort of a saber-toothed tiger. I think you could argue this kind of got reused as Fenrir Luna Edge, although he's a wolf and not a tiger. And here's a sort of Phoenix kind of dude. I guess they decided not to use that because they already did that with 02. This would have been cool, sort of sword and shield lizard type, sort of a lizard man, and then there's early drafts of Hellbat Schilt over there. Another draft of the bat. There's a squirrel. I guess they figured that would be a little too silly. There's another early draft of Cactank. Yeah, they put all of this stuff in the gallery. You can access it without even having to beat the games. And also I have the complete works, which features most of this in book form. And it has translated notes for a lot of these concept sketches. It also has these in slightly higher contrast, like this pig dude is cropped to get rid of the free ring, the spiral ring rather, binding. Though you do lose the notes on the edge there, which I can't really make out very well. I probably wouldn't be able to read them anyway. And yeah, that's it. So I managed to pad that out to 2 hours. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming. It's very nice of you all to show up. I think I'm gonna see who I can raid. Looks like Pyro's streaming, so I think I'll raid her. Let's make sure there's no one else live. Okay. Thank you very much, Jalo. Yeah, I'm getting a bit worn out at this point, so this is a good place to end it. So let me go to the end screen. Should probably do that. Yeah, okay. Alright. See you there. Let me open up the stream so I can... Go. Okay. Alright, I think that's everyone, so I'm gonna raid now. And for the VOD viewers, have a good time. See you next time for 04.